now the Fibonacci series is actually more than just a number progression. It is the feedback feed forward mechanism of the universe. Why do I say that? Because to compute the next number, you have to take us one step back and then two steps forward. So wherever you are on the sequence, you add the previous number to get to the next number. Right. So this is a kind of recursion, right? So if you have ever written a program to compute the Fibonacci sequence, you know that you can just write one line of code, or maybe a couple of lines of code, and that's it. It's so efficient. And this is the formula for recursion. And this is where my interpretation of Trinity also lies, right? So to me, you add the previous number to get the next number is very similar to the equation of past, present, and future, right? So past plus present equals future. So wherever you are on that sequence, you can apply this formula. And similarly, wherever you are on the timeline, you can apply that formula, right? And because it is a recursive formula, you just need to look at the immediate past, and because that automatically invokes its own past, and that invokes its own past. It goes all the way to the origin. It goes all the way to t = 0. So whatever is happening, whatever is going to happen in the future, it is the sum total of everything that has happened in the past plus what the conditions are at the present moment, right? So this past, present, and future, this is my favorite form of Trinity, or my favorite interpretation of Trinity, which ties in beautifully with the Fibonacci numbers. So time as a fractal of consciousness. So where the future is knowledge waiting to be known, right? So a version of us in the future already knows the future, and time is how we navigate to that future. So Fibonacci numbers, of course, they create beautiful geometry. They create what's called the golden spiral. And look at the shape of this spiral. This looks like our ears, right? No wonder it's associated with music. This is the recursion, or the infinite loop of Fibonacci numbers. Yes, the leaf structure, the tree structure, even your hands, right? So when you make a spiral with your hand, that's the same spiral that you see in the slide. Mathematically speaking, the Fibonacci sequence, the ratio of two consecutive numbers, it converges to something called the golden ratio, and like the recursion is sort of converging to the source, like we saw. It converges to a vanishing point. It converges to a dot or a singularity. So in metaphysical geometry, golden ratio is synonymous with singularity. It is synonymous with the source. We also see in the design of musical instruments, the keyboard, guitars, all the musical instruments are designed with Fibonacci numbers. Why? Because we ourselves, our body, our physiology is made up of Fibonacci numbers. So when we hold a musical instrument like a guitar or a violin, it has to feel like an extension of the body. It has to feel an extension of our hands and our fingers, right? So, and the music itself is made up of Fibonacci numbers. The musical instrument is made up of Fibonacci numbers. The musician is also made of Fibonacci numbers. How crazy is that?